Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you to our new subscribers and to everyone that is watching wherever you're watching from. We say you're welcome to Distilling Insight YouTube channel. And in this video, I'll be teaching you on how to create a poster. Yay, drum roll. Okay, so what is a poster? Before we dive into creating the design called poster, I'd love to tell us, enlighten us, let us know what a poster is if you are coming across the word poster for the first time. A poster is a visual medium that is used for advertising, promoting, or conveying a message to a broad audience. When you want to reach people in a wider space, you use a poster. Then is designed to grab attention. The main reason for designing a poster is for you to actually grab the attention of people with images, graphics, and little text. Poster does not contain too much text. Then why do you need a poster? You need a poster for effective promotion, for wide reach, for visual appeal. You also need it in order to offer an affordable way to advertise your product. Then what are the details that should be on poster? The details on poster should include your title or your headline, your images, the text, the description, call to action, like okay, join us now, my details. Then the branding, you can include your logo if you have one, probably the colors and the font to just make the brand unique. Then we have various sizes when it comes to poster. We have the A3, which is used for smaller posters. We have the A2, that's the medium size, and the A1, that one is perfect for outdoor promotions. So we have various apps you can use to create your poster. My favorite, which is Canva, that we've been using thus far to create many designs. And the second one is the Adobe Spark. You can use Poster My Wall, and you can also use Quello. That Quello and works exactly, or should I say, they offer the same template for posters category similar to Canva. So now, who are those people that need posters? You can be like, okay, what if I learn how to do posters? Who are my customers, or what exactly am I supposed to do with the knowledge? Don't go yet, because if you click outside this window, you're going to miss. You need this people that need posters are businesses. They want to advertise their product, their sales and services. Event planners too, they want to promote their concerts, webinars, conference and parties. Non-profit organizations for awareness campaign, charity, every other things involved in their organizations. We have the educational institution. Of course, you will see schools, you will see sports. They just want to tell people through visuals that okay, this is what we want to do. Then freelancers like I am, designers, photographers, artists, they want to promote their services or portfolio. So now let's begin our creation. Our favorite app, which is Canva. If you don't have it yet, you are missing out on a good app. Just go to your Play Store, go to your Edge, Chrome, search for Canva, have it downloaded and install it. So now this is our Canvas interface. So what we are doing now is, like, I'm creating a poster and I want you to create with me by starting with create a design. There are always two ways to creating a design on Canva, which I've said repeatedly. If you've been following our videos, you will notice I do say that there are two ways to create a design on Canva. You can come here and search your content. By the time you come here and search your content, it means you want to customize a template. But if you are not customizing a template, just come to this side the left hand side and the upper part, click on create a design. So if you click on create a design, the question, I mean this search button, you already say what would you like to create. So for me, what we would like to create is, we are creating a poster. Like I've said, we are going to create a poster today. So just click on it and type in poster. So you hold on, it's loaded already. So you scroll down. You can see there are various options here. You have double-sided, you have A3, A4, and I've told us the A3, A4 have intos on it. But this day, you're not going to use that. I want to create a poster in a portrait size. And this portrait size that I'm using is going to be 24 by 30. So I just move down here to 24 by 30. You can choose any depending on your client um request. So now, before you even begin creating at all, you need to know the exact details of what you want to input on your designs. Assuming a client reached out to you about a particular concert that is going to be happening, based on their own, let's say, is it their organization or their business, and they were like, please, oh, this Distilling Insight, I want you to create a poster for me on this particular disco party that is going to happen. You just say, okay, what's the date is happening, what's the color that you want to actually talk about, and how much are you charging? Is it like from what time to what time? Then give us the address or the location of the event. Those are the details that you want. You don't need too much images. And peradventure, if your brand or I mean, if your customer or your client has a logo, you can also request for it. But probably this logo is so famous that even mere looking at the poster, you can already discern that, okay, this is for a particular business. So now let's begin. I already have my own details that I want to use. So I'm just going to work with that. And if you want to practice on your own, you can also draft out the details, or you work with this for practice before you go ahead and draft out your own details. So we have a plain background here. So the first thing I'm doing is go to element, and under element I'll search for background, because the first thing I want to go with is background. So once I search for background, the next thing I'm doing is I'll go to my graphics and click on see all. So you wait for it to load, and I scroll down since I'm seeing all. So what I'm doing is, I love this design. It's a pro version, and if you are not on pro, you won't be able to access this. So if you are a free subscriber on Canva, the best thing to do is just look for those that does not have this crown, this pro symbol, so you can just make do with them and play around. So now I clicked on this and I have access to it. Then I resize it because I want it to fill up the whole space here. So after resizing, the next thing I'm doing is, I'm still not going to stop there. I'm going to input this. I love this, just to like bring about, I don't want a plain background. And now that I have magic recommendation, I'm just going to click on see all, this magic recommendation, because I need some colors that would actually bring about beauty. Okay, so I clicked on this, but I don't really like that one. So I'm going to go to see all for this. Okay, now I've seen what exactly that I want, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this, and then I'll click on this. It seems I like that. Then I'll go with another one based on your own preference. And since I already know what my client gave as description, so I know what to do with all these colors that I'm actually using, then I'll enlarge, I mean resize, yes, resize or enlarge, whatever names. Go to transparency and then reduce the transparency. It's too much, so I'm going to come here too and then reduce the transparency. Okay, now that we have it this way, the next thing I'm doing is I'm just going to go ahead and input my text. So what am I starting with? I'm going to start with 25th annual because this customer had reached out to me that okay, it's my 25th annual disco party. So I'm just going to go ahead to my text option. Then on this text option, I'm going to add the heading. And before then, I should have added a circle. I'll go to elements and search for shapes, circle shapes. So add the shape, you click on add the shape, and from there you hold on till you find the circle. So now this is, I clicked on CO and then I clicked on my circle shape. So the next thing I'm doing, okay, I double clicked, so I'm going to have one deleted and then use this alone, then resize because I want it big. So after resizing, I'm going to change it to a white background. I need a white background for this. I mean white color for my circle shape. So you go to color and change it to white. So once it has been changed to white, I'm still going to enlarge, I'll be resize. You understand what I'm saying? And then after resizing, I'm just going to bring up this text here. And for this text, I'm going to put in 25th annual, 25th annual. I'm going to change the font color because that's why you're not seeing what is being typed. Just go ahead and change it to a black. So it has been changed and here you have it. Then the cover size, I'm not going to leave it. I'm not going to leave the text font as canvas size. So I'm going to change the text font to Anton. This is Anton here. And yeah, here we have it. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing it down a little. Then the font size will be reduced to 190, not 194 this time around. Then once you are done, the next thing is you are going to go back to your text again and add the heading. And this time around, the heading will be disco party. Disco party. Is it typed? Yeah, it's typed. Change the color to the font color, the text color rather. Change it to red because we need something that will come out bold. Yeah. So what we are doing here is we want to change it to brick sans. The so here we have brick sans, and then you're going to increase the font size, the text size to 280 because you want it bigger than every other thing. 280, no, that's 281. Yes, this is what we are talking about. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to shift this up a little and then this up, then increase my circle shape overlay, drag it out, drag it or centralize it. Let me use that word. You centralize it too. Once you are done, there is a way you have to reduce this up. Okay, so we are almost done with this, but not done. Yeah, so here we have it. We have 25th annual disco party. So this, we are done with the first, that is the headline. We are done with the headline. So the next thing we are doing is we are going to input our date. So when is this disco party happening? So what we are doing now is we are going to add the heading, and this heading you are just going to put October in this heading. So here is October, but once you write October, change the font. So for this I would like to go with Anton, since I started with Anton. So let's go with Anton, then increase it to, okay, I think this is okay. I want to click outside October, I mean, okay. Then the next thing we are doing is we are going to add another heading, and this other heading will come down and it will be for the date. You know, that one was for the month, so we are going to add it to be October, let's say 25th. So if this is October 25th, then this 25th would still be changed to Anton, because we want the font to actually be the same. Then you increase it to 200 and just increase it till you get what you are looking for. So now that we have this, the next thing I'm doing is I'm just going to go ahead and add shapes, because I want this particular information, the next information I'm imputing, you know, the entry fee, then is it free admission, is it going to be live music, is it going to be a particular time. So I'm going to come here and search for button shapes. It has been searched and I've used it recently, so I'm just going to go ahead to this. I'm using this, but not, okay, no, I'm going to use this red, so I can easily edit the color. So I want the color to be blue. Okay, let's just go with this blue. Then if the color is this blue, then I'm going to add a text box and drag it here. So I'm increasing it because I want you all to see what exactly I'm doing. So this is, I'm going to write in that text box, I'm going to put the entry fee. Entry, it will be, the entry will be three, let's say $3 or $10. Entry $10. Let me increase the font size so we all can see very well. So this is the entry, $10. Then from there I'm going to put a slash in order to divide or to separate it from the next information I'm putting. It's going to be a live music. Then shift it up, come down here and do what? Increase it. Increase the size too. Drag it up. Okay. Live music. Then I'm going to have it in a bigger size. I don't want it in 87. So I increase the font size to fit the button shapes that I'm using. So now that it's in and it has fit perfectly, the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to duplicate this text box, Ctrl D. Once it's duplicated, drag it down Then you're just here. What we are doing is we are going to input the time 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then you're going to put the slash sign or division sign, then free admission, you know. Then once you are done typing this, the next thing is just to increase the size of this. Either you increase the size of this or you come back here and reduce the size of this in order for you not to have too much space being occupied by these button shapes. So now we are almost done. So the next thing we are doing is I'm going to go back and input shapes again. But these shapes this time around, I'll leave it in red. Hey, I mistakenly uplift that. So I'm going to adjust it again. So this one, if it's going to be in red, I'm going to reduce it so well because all I just want to put here is join us now. So here I'm going to go ahead and add a text box inside it. For this text box, I'm going to increase the font size. So I want to input join us now. Join us now. So this is join us now and it's going to be increased. Okay, we are not done. I'm just resizing the shape. So to resize the shape, just click on the edges. Then for this, I want to change the font because I want something. Is it fashionable or what do I use? I just don't want that font, so I'm going to try. Yeah, I love this apricot. So you leave it, and then once you are done with join us now, the next thing we are inputting here is just another text, but this time around you make it a subheading because you want to input the address of this particular client that is holding a disco party. So you go to you just click on ABY. Let's assume it's ABY club. ABY club number 2, Ajayi number 2 Ajayi Street, Lagos, Nigeria. Just keep typing. We are going to reduce the font. Lagos, Nigeria. So the next thing is you go to reduce font and don't forget to change. We are not using Canva sans. So this time you can go with your Anton since it's what you've been using, or you can just go with any other one that you prefer. So depending on your discernment and your choice and how you want it so fitting, change the color too. We don't want it in black, so you can go with white. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and centralize this thing. You, is this one? I'm centralizing it. You know we are done. So you're just going to bring it down. I mean, bring all the details and ensure it is centralized and is really making sense. So you come here and shift it there, then bring it up a little. Yeah, join us now. Okay, so this is it. We are done. And if peradventure ABY Club has a logo, you input it somewhere here, or you just put it here in order for people to then join us now, and if you really need to put the if you need to put the phone number, you can go ahead and do that. Just put call contact, or you put contact icon, either call icon or contact icon. Just input one of it and just put the phone number somewhere around here so that they can contact you for more details. Thank you for staying to the end. And here we have a poster. It's not filled with so much text like we said. It has a call to action. Join us now. It has the details, the address, yeah, the date. You can easily tell, okay, this. But for let's input just put a small paparazzi. That is something that you can just use to know that it's party. So just search for party and then go to graphics. We want something that will just bring a spark. Don't use all these animated graphics, please. So just use something like this. I think something like this would do. So you just, just to show that it's going to be a patio. So you just bring it, like centralize it, and then go to transparency. Please reduce the transparency because you don't want it looking like, I don't know, like a non-professional um poster. So now we are done. Thank you for staying to the end. Please tell your friends, tell your friend, to tell your friend to come and see, to come and watch, to come and learn how to design a poster, because you are just definitely going to be a solution to somebody's problem out there trying to communicate what they do to a wider audience. So go to share, click on the share button, and then you go ahead and download. Don't forget, if you're going to print it, then you go to PDF print. That's the best for printing. And if you're going to send it as email or document, please go to PDF. But for now, we are going with our PNG, since that is what we want to do. We want to send it digitally. So you go ahead and click on download, change the name of your document, and once you are done, you just designed a poster. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and click on the notification button for more content on graphic design, usage of Canva, anything that you can think of. You can also suggest and we'll welcome your ideas. So you just click on um ABY poster. That's the name. So ABY poster, and then you go ahead and send to the client. Thank you so much, and until next time, we'll say bye bye.